Grief. All right. So, let me restart that. Hit play, and like magic, nothing happens. So let's try it now. There it is. That's a good sign. All right. So I have a few words for us tonight, right here from 1 Corinthians. No matter what I say, no matter what I believe, no matter what I do, I'm bankrupt without love. We've all heard these sayings right here. Talk is cheap, right? You've heard that before. We all know that our actions sometimes can feel sort of empty. And sometimes we experience belief that comes off as false. But here's the deal. When we allow our faith to really focus us, then we are able to orient our talk and our action in really meaningful ways that can have a real serious impact. Not just on others, but it can also have a really serious impact on ourselves. And what this verse reminds us is that when we focus and we do that, love is at the center of all of that. And love for us is a call to action. But how do you focus your faith, right? Well, the way that you focus your faith is to begin with being still, to begin with calmness, to begin with a really strong sense of stillness. And when we do that, we make space and time for real reflection to begin to happen. We slow ourselves down in a way that we can begin to see things more clearly. We begin to hear things with more resonance, and things begin to fall into greater focus. Psych, it went away. There it is. So to be still and reflective, though, in our culture, sometimes it feels like you're not being productive, right? We fall into that all the time, because to make time to be still and reflective sometimes can feel sort of like a luxury. I feel like, man, I've got to go do, I've got to go work, I've got to go study, I've got to go make things happen. But being still and being reflective doesn't mean that you're not being productive. Because when we're still, we hone focus and purpose. But in reality, when we stand still, we're actually still in movement. Because standing still, in reality, is a quiet form of movement negotiation. So as I stand here, standing still, it looks like I'm standing still, but in reality, I'm moving in little tiny ways. I'm constantly making adjustments. My toes are actually, if I really focus on what I'm doing, my toes are actually kind of constantly moving to keep my big, overly plump body upright. Because in reality, we're all these sort of massive gyroscopes. The other side of that is we have to be in a constant state of change and motion in order for direction to really, really happen. This thing's really super flipping out tonight. Here we go. We've got to be in a constant state of change and motion to maintain a sense of direction. So when we're still, we're able to focus and our faith gains clarity. And that's a good thing. And once we have that, then our words and our actions will follow. So what do? We start small. We start small, we love simply, and sometimes it may even look like you're standing still. But if we let ourselves constantly come into refocus, we believe and say and do with love, if we do those things, you will never be bankrupt. Amen, amen. All right.